What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So with me getting this Clark Kent Superman life-size bust, it definitely has me itching to get more Infinity Studio life-size busts, notably Selena Kyle Catwoman. And I want to explain to you guys a potential possibility of how I could make this work without sacrificing Marvel's space. We just have to sell off a few duplicate DC 1/3s I currently own, notably Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman. If we sell off those three duplicates, then I can therefore fit those two busts. So I would have to sell off one of my Batmans. Now I do like this one better, so I'd probably keep this one, have to sell the tactical suit. Now tactical suit does fit better next to the tactical suit bust. However, I just like this Batman more. It has a better base. I like the pose better. That one's still extremely good. But if I had to choose one, I would choose this one purely because of the pose, and I just like the costume slightly more. So we'd have to sell Tactical Suit Batman and just have this one, which I think does work fine, especially considering this is like not true same costume, so not having the exact same true costume also works there. I would have to likely move Shazam down low, eventually, if I ever sell this, because nobody's ever bought it. But someday I will be able to sell this, and it'll be Harley Quinn 1/3 and bust, Joker, Deadshot, and I could put Shazam in the corner. So Shazam would not be able to fit in this setup, but the way I'd do it would be, and I'll show you guys a picture, Steppenwolf, and then likely Flash or Aquaman. Now Aquaman, I have the choice. I could do my golden, which doesn't match base-wise, height-wise, but overall is a far superior statue in my opinion. Like if I compare the two, and that's like a 10 out of 10 1/3, that's like a 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. So this one has a better portrait. I like the costume more, I like the trident more, and I like the base way more, and the pose is better. Granted, this does have a few pose options with alike, but this one does match what I'm trying to do in this back wall, which is more or less have the remaining League members. And I need it basically to stop where Flash is at. So only these two garage shelves, nothing going on to this one. So we would do Steppenwolf, let's just say that Aquaman, and then like Flash and Cyborg, and then end with Darkseid right there. We could fit all that on this wall. It's more or less 5 of these, but right now I have them, pretty decently spaced, a lot of space right there. Even a little bit space to the right. It would be slightly, possibly closer because Darkseid and Steppenwolf's bases are bigger. But it would work for sure. Having the 2 biggest on each side, the 3 remaining League members in the middle, which does mean I would have to sell this Wonder Woman Ultimate statue as well, because of course I would keep my own horse. So I would not have this Wonder Woman Ultimate, which I really do love this statue. It is phenomenal. So that really does hurt to sell her because I love her. Plus it truly does incomplete my Justice League having all matching bases, which really does suck in completing a line, even though I have them displayed completely different, not like the entire league together. But I would hate selling her for that reason, God, I have to find a way to keep her, if you know what I mean. Even just, that's the same reason I don't want to sell the Aquaman, like in completing the matching basing League 1/3 line. But let's just say, for sake, we have to sell her as well. So we'd sell Wonder Woman, we'd sell Batman, we would sell that Aquaman, even though I don't want to sell that ever. And then we would do that. Steppenwolf, Aquaman, Cyborg, Flash, Darkseid. That frees up this garage shelf. Freeing up that garage shelf would be sufficient space for 2 Infinity Studio busts. You look at Batman, you look at Superman, they take up, about a half garage shelf. And the 2 I'd be putting would be Selena Kyle, so we'd basically move her to the left where Aquaman is, and then have the Selena Kyle life-size bust in the back. Next to Darkseid, so it'd be Selena Kyle bust, Selena Kyle 1/3, Bane 1/3, Batman 1/3, Joker 1/3, Joker life-size silicone bust by Infinity Studio. So starting and ending with silicone busts and 4 1/3s in the middle. When I do think about, like, I do have the Joker bust on pre-order, but I've always been like, I don't have space for him, especially in this current setup, especially if I keep all this here and then do Darkseid and Steppenwolf back there. I definitely don't have space for Joker bust. And so By doing this, not only do I have space for Joker bust, which I definitely want, but I also get Selena Kyle bust, which I also really want. I just have to make a few sacrifices to my League 1/3 and whatnot. So, but based off the pictures and based off my initial what I'm planning right now, I do think the revisement would definitely be a big improvement overall and give me some really high-end busts, which I definitely want. So definitely wanted to get your guys' 2 cents. So for now, let's just say this Aquaman, Wonder Woman Ultimate, and Tactical Suit Batman is sold. And then we replace that with 2 silicone high-end busts, which definitely to me is worth it. When I look at how good this Superman bust is, I'm like, he's worth, him alone is worth 3 1/3. So to get 2 silicones for 3 1/3 sacrifices, I think it's worth it. He's absolutely phenomenal. His detail is so good. He's so realistic. You compare him to the 1/3. Not only does he have more presence, more detail, more realism, it's the ultimate version of that character. So I do think it would be worth it. And at the end of the day, this is sufficient for my Wonder Woman needs. The life-size bust with the on horse. So I guess I truly don't need this ultimate version, even though I love it so freaking much. So I think I'll probably do this. Now, it doesn't mean I need to sell any of these right away. Especially since Selena Kyle and Joker bust are not shipping for probably years and years more. I mean, they both show an ETA at the end of this year, but there's going to be a 1 to 2 year delay. So in reality, this is like a plan that's 2 years out. We'll get Darkseid and Steppenwolf probably this year, maybe next year, possibly delayed this year. Those 2 will definitely ship first. So eventually I will have to make space for those 2. And I know I could just put them here. But eventually I would have to sell the Wonder Woman, the Batman, and we'll have to sell Aquaman when Darkseid and Steppenwolf finally ship because I just won't have space for them. But yeah, this is definitely a huge possibility for me to do this. Just looking at my silicones, when I look at a wall of 1/3, it's obviously amazing and incredible looking. But when I compare that to then this, where it's a 1/3 with a silicone bust, this to me is more impressive, no doubt. Bust next to full figure is the ultimate look for me. So this is the ultimate look, really. More so than having, 7 1/3 or 15 1/3 in a row. I'd rather have, 1/3 and bust. So I think that is the way to go, honestly. Versus right here, all we have is 1/3. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 1/3 in a row. But the idea is to sacrifice 3, add 2 busts. Totally worth it. And then, of course, under here would also be, Harley Quinn directly underneath the Joker bust, which would look good. Even though it's different movies, it'd still look really cool having Harley Quinn bust underneath Joker bust. I think that would look awesome. So I'm going to show you real quickly on my laptop how this looks in Photoshop mode. I'm actually watching, oh, look at little Ray on my blanket. I'm actually watching Batman vs. Superman right now. God, such a good movie. I swear, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. It really is. I don't know why it got so much hate. It is ridiculously good. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, boom. So this is how that would look, for example. So obviously it looks like Photoshop-wise it would fit perfectly fine. And I think that does look good, having Darkseid, Steppenwolf on each side. Then that's how that would look, which I also think looks really, really good. Joker bust right there. I didn't Photoshop the Harley Quinn underneath, but you can gauge the idea. That would go there, Harley Quinn bust, those 2 there, Shazam in the back. So I think that looks amazing. I'd fix the posters, so it's basically just my Dark Knight Rises wall. So awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So just wanted to get your guys' 2 cents on this potential plan. Let me know in the comments below. If you're looking to buy statues, use the affiliate link below, and I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.